Audrey Roberts have been through a few rough patches in their marriage, from Audrey's shopping obsession to Alf's fixation with the corner shop. Then there was the dilemma of Alf becoming mayor, Audrey being mayoress, his fraud charges, and her flirting with the chauffeur. Now Alf, of course, is up for an OBE, but there's more trouble at Mill as they prepare for the big day. Here's what you'll see tonight.
It's too late now, I know, but a few days in a good hotel wouldn't have gone amiss. Mr. and Mrs. Alf Roberts, OBE. That would have got a bit of VIP treatment.
It's Mr. Roberts, OBE, and Mrs. Roberts, actually.
Oh, getting up a tea already. I shall have to remember to walk a few paces behind you, won't I? If I can walk at all in these shoes.
Oh, it's flipping shoe. See, let's have a look at it, see what's wrong.
Why, what you going to do?
Well, I don't know. Do it till I've seen it. Put your foot up here, love. Yeah, now keep your weight off the heel. I'll try and pull it into shape.
Well, just be careful.
Yes,
don't snap it.
Yeah.
No, Alf, come on, it doesn't matter. Just leave it.
No, it's moving.
No, Alf, as I said, no, leave it, Lord, please. Leave it. Oh, look what you've done. Oh, you've put your cufflinks through me tight. Oh.
And a good time was had by all.
It's going well,
Alf
isn't
and
it?
Audrey, Bryan Mosley and Sue Nicholls. Lovely to see you here.
Hello, nice to see you.
Now, that's from tonight's episode, and I don't suppose you can really tell us what happens, but
Well, you missed the train.
Do you actually get to the palace?
Well, we cannot divulge that, can we?
No.
Can't
Well,
Yes.
but as usual, there's a little hiccup.
As usual.
As usual. I mean,
Your
there
fault,
wasn't...
as usual.
As usual, yes. So we won't see any more than that, because then that would be...
I know.
But it's...
Well, worst one to
poor old
secrecy.
Muggins.
Of course, it's on an hour later, or 2 hours later, isn't it? Because it's
on at 9:30,
football.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
9:30
realise
tonight.
that.
Yeah.
9:30 tonight.
What's the
9:30.
football then? What's the football match?
Oh, I don't know.
Neither do I, no.
That's the same as me. I don't know any of those things anyway.
But I mean, we actually, to be honest, we know what happens, but it is very, and it really involves you, and it's very funny. It's a very
Do you
funny
think
end.
so? Well,
yeah,
it's
we're told.
not-
Well, it involves Alf as well.
yes.
Oh no, yes, I know, but I mean the thing's going wrong.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
we'll
usually,
leave
yes,
it there.
that's right.
We'll leave it there. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
That's it. No, dealt with that.
Right. I mean, this 35th anniversary.
Apparently, yeah, February the... Yeah. Then I went away for a year and did other things for a
Because
few
we were
years.
saying it yesterday, we were talking about, I said, no, Brian can't have been in it since 1960.
Oh, yes. Well, Alf has.
Alf has.
Yeah.
Why? You mean you
I was Alf
were always
then.
Alf?
You've
That's
always
right,
been
yeah.
on, always been the same
but you're
character.
Brian.
And they kept referring to Alf when I was doing other things,
Yeah.
like the Avengers and whatnot. And they said, are you going back in? I said, no idea. And then they asked me back in 8 years later.
Yeah.
So I went, and for 6 months. So I'm still there.
Was that period when you were away? Was that when you were getting chinned by Michael Caine and
Part
Get
of it,
Carter?
that was the last thing I did before I went back into the street, funnily enough, because it's a long story, I won't bore you with it. But I went in, as I say, for 6 months, and I've been there ever since.
It's a great scene between you and Michael Caine in that film when he's saying to you, "Now, you know, you're a big man, and,
Oh, that one, yeah.
and you know, you can handle yourself, but with me, it's a full-time job."
But they
All right?
cut
And then he knocks you out.
Yeah, but they cut the next fight when he threw me off the roof. They actually cut that because they wanted him to be a hard man that
Yeah.
nobody would fight, and it was a pity because we had quite a little ding dong.
Little rumble.
Yeah.
But you used to be a stuntman, is that right?
Well,
Sort of
yes,
double,
I did.
but, yeah.
Yes, I called myself Buddy Windrush or Dexter Burke, if I was.
Dexter.
Yeah, right Burke, you see. But no, Buddy Windrush was quite popular. No, I mainly did fencing. I didn't fall off
Yeah.
things or jump down things. You know.
Now, you've been married. Alf's been married.
Alf,
You've been
yeah.
married happily once and you've got 6 children and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But Alf's been married how many times now?
3.
3. So you're the 3rd wife.
Yep.
And how did you meet, again?
I think we just met in
We
the
just met,
Rovers,
didn't
didn't
we?
we?
Yeah.
I
And
think
thought, who is this wonderful woman?
I don't think so, but I think I remember in the Fred Feast days,
Yeah.
Fred, and so I think Audrey just flirted with anybody that she happened to stand next to at the bar.
Yes.
What is it
Rather
about-
like me,
And she
really.
dropped Lucky eventually.
Well, you are a very unlikely couple, weren't you? I mean, snobbish Audrey, slightly daft, well, more than slightly daft, obsessed with clothes and status, and good old, steadfast, good man, pillar of the community Alf.
I wasn't
unlikely.
actually like that in the beginning. I
You were
I
Gail's mother.
actually
Well,
kind
you've
of,
been beef.
I'm kind of now
She's
putting a bit-
evolved.
Yes, I think if you were to remember way back, I don't think I was particularly snobbish, and in fact, I don't know that I had much clothes sense then. I don't know where all this has kind of evolved
Quiet along the way.
kind
become
of
the Princess
recent
Diana.
years.
She
That's
gets
right.
them all from
I mean,
Oxfam anyway. She told Alf, you know.
I wasn't like that to begin with. I was just rather ordinary.
What's the secret then of the marriage, of the screen marriage? What do you think is the point that they really bond and meet? Do you think?
I don't.
Well,
I don't really.
I think basically they like one another. You know?
Yes, they're friends.
Sort of friends, aren't they?
I don't know. You see, you've got us there. That's a tricky one. Pass.
Well, it's nice because, as Judy said, it is, on the face of it, it's an unlikely marriage.
Yeah.
It's
But lots
odd.
of marriages, aren't they?
Well, exactly. Yeah. Don't look at us like that.
One hopes. I think hopefully at home, perhaps you see more of a togetherness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my one beef, I have to say, which I say openly anyway, is that they don't show sometimes that, because I think it is difficult, because we're so unlikely physically and everything, that you do sometimes think, how on earth do they stay together? Because especially this day and age, when you don't have to stay together anymore, as it was, that you can only hope that behind the scenes there is the occasional little
Moment of
kind of
tenderness.
more tenderness. Has to be.
In fact, we had a long talk with one of the writers the other day about it.
But anyway, that's a...
As I was saying, that sounded like a memo to scriptwriter. Please
Oh, yeah.
copy.
No, but I mean, I sound a bit moany, but I've said it openly. It isn't like I'm kind of
she
sitting
has,
at home harbouring this awful grudge. Because it helps as an actress, too,
it
to
does.
play it. I mean, we have to portray this. And
You have to build up in
We
your
have-
own head
That's
what's
right.
going on behind the
Well, I
scenes. what
think
relationships
fundamentally
really
Alf
like.
loves Audrey, and
Yeah.
Audrey's quite fond of Alf.
Yeah.
And it's a good arrangement from that point of view. She's on a good thing in many ways, you know, and can wrap Alf around her little finger
Right.
until he really stands up and says, "Oi, that's enough."
And Alf's quite proud of Audrey, although
Oh,
she
yeah.
gets on his nerves.
Yes,
He's proud of the
'cause
way
she's a
she
very-
looks and...
A handsome lady.
yeah.
Now,
It looks so shocked.
She
was concentrating on the word.
Yes, I was.
When did you join the stream? What year?
In 1979.
But
And
before
then
that-
I came and went, and it was when I was back in about 84, 85.
Yeah.
They approached me and said, would I like to come forever?
Did they actually say that to characters? Did they say this is?
Well,
I mean,
no, they didn't say forever,
No,
of course
I was-
not, but
longer
I
term.
stumbled on my words there. Just would I like a long-term contract?
Right,
So, of course, one said yes. But I'd been coming and going quite a lot, and so luckily the character had actually kind of been cemented, which was lovely. It wasn't like going 1979 and then coming back another 5 years later and everybody said, who the hell's this? But so I've been coming and going a lot and flirting with anybody in sight.
This Coronation Street album that's been made, you've got a track on it, haven't
Yes,
you?
I have.
Didn't you apply? Didn't you all have to volunteer?
Yeah, I did.
Did you volunteer?
Yeah, they turned you down.
No, he
I don't know what
didn't.
happened.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, dear.
We were all asked. I have to be.
And I did say
fair.
yes, I wanted to do it, because I can do a little.
And that was
You
the
can
last I
sing.
heard.
Well, no, I had a long chat with the chap who was organising it. He said, oh, EML, would be all right with Fitty Do. And I saw Cliff Richard, and he said, oh, yes, we've done ours with Denise. I haven't met her, but we're doing it. And I thought, oh, well, they'll do it that way.
I think sometimes
it.
Brian leaves his letters in his pigeonhole a bit too long.
No, I don't.
But
But
anyway.
you sing anyway. You're on it.
Well,
Well,
yes, I'm
that's your
thrilled to be
first
on
love,
it.
isn't it?
Yes,
Singing and
it
dancing.
is. And I'm thrilled to be on it. It's a jolly good album.
What's
for
it called?
Christmas.
What's it called?
I think it's called. What, my number or?
Well, both. The number and the
I
album.
think the album's called the Coronation Street album.
Yeah, it is.
That'll do.
Very novel. And my track is a lovely old number called I'll String Along With You. But it's...
Oh,
I know that was going to happen.
a little louder, please.
But until the day that one comes along, I'll string along with you.
That's
great.
very sweet.
Real sing-song type
Well,
song.
it's
Very
nice,
sweet
yes,
little
it
voice.
is, and it's more me.
Of course,
than-
she's been in the charts before, you know.
Yes, you were in 1968 or something.
1968, yes, for
Yeah.
7 weeks, number 17.
Give me shelter.
Which is Where Will You Be When I Need You, written by Tony Hatch.
Right, right.
So that's nice.
No strange
Chicory
chart.
chick chiracha.
Not unlike, because that's my, you know, Julie Andrews of Weatherfield, I call myself, because that's my real voice. And
Yes.
sadly, my real voice doesn't really go with the face,
With the-
because
no.
people would think I was going to do a kind of Elaine Stritch number.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that's the way I think.
Speaking of singing soap stars, I read a piece, I think it was in The Guardian yesterday, Anita Dobson, formerly of EastEnders, and she's in a Chekhov play at the moment, and she said that she's really glad she left EastEnders because she says as an actress, or an actor, you can't do the same part again and again. Part of the challenge is taking on new roles. What do you think about that? Because I thought, well, hang on, your characters evolve, don't they, in a soap, so you are actually taking on a new role.
Yes. I kind of know what she means. I suppose it's the freshness of attacking something totally different. Also, revert, yes, you are doing something new, but you are still playing, this is my one beef, you know, you're Audrey.
The core character.
It is the same character. I know you change over the years because people do, but not that much.
It's the second time you've mentioned beef, but you're a vegetarian, aren't you? We're obsessed with beef at the moment on this programme. You're a vegetarian, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you said you were.
No.
Oh, big pie eater.
Now we know.
No.
I mean, will you carry on eating your steaks? Despite this BSE scare?
I mean, I do like... funnily enough, I've gone off eating as many steaks as I used to, because I was a big meat man at one time. That's why the brain's going. Yes, I think I'll probably cool it a bit.
I don't
Mainly
think
because
I
of
will. I
diet.
don't eat a lot anyway.
No, I eat less,
to be honest, I didn't hear that interview because I was busy coming. But it is, I know, in all the media, but I don't know. I'm sorry. It doesn't...
No, you haven't told a view on it, really.
I will still eat it if I wanted. I don't eat a lot of it.
But it was going to take 40 years, why worry?
Well, this guy's saying it might now take 10. But anyway, we'll come back to that at the end of the show. Thank you both very much indeed, and happy 35th anniversary.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you at
Good
the
luck.
party.
Can't wait to see it
Yes,
tonight.
lovely.
9:30 tonight
Thank
on
you.
Granada, Coronation Street.